If you are watching this video, you've probably already seen my guide on Escape from Tarkov on the factory map. If you haven't, there will be a link to it down in the description below. Please check that out first because it explains a lot that this video is not going to cover. Now that's out of the way, I just want to apologise for my voice because I've been ill this week, but I'm trying to get a video out because I've not put one out in a few days, and I got some really nice comments on the previous one, so thank you for that. Anyway, now that's out of the way, we're going to talk about what I'm actually going to be doing in this video. In this video I'm going to show you a route through Customs, which is one of the other maps in Escape from Tarkov, and on this map I'm going to be showing you the route I take whenever I play it. It should get you involved with a few different scav fights, maybe a few players here and there, but should keep you off the main road that most players follow on this map and out of those long sight lines that most players like to snipe down. So without further ado, let's have a look at the map. So as I mentioned before, this is the Customs map. It's a good sort of generic map for Escape from Tarkov. It has long range, short range and close quarters fighting environments around different areas of the map, so it's a good way of getting used to the different fighting environments in Escape from Tarkov. Today we're going to be starting from the top left side of the map in the Customs spawn, progressing across the river and heading through the buildings before escaping at ZB 1011, which you can see on the right side of the map. You can also spawn on the right, but for this we're just going to be spawning on the left, just about here. So we're going to spawn here, head up to the road through a hole in the fence, proceed up to the bridge before going back down onto the land bridge and crossing over the river, onto the road here, around the back of warehouse 17 and in between them just here, onto the building site, past the factory shacks and down onto the main road, follow the main road up for a little bit before crossing over this bridge here, hopping over the fence just at the petrol station and heading back around the end of the map towards boiler spawn and heading into ZB 1011 just over here at the top of the map. Now this is a pretty basic route, as I said. It should take you past a few scavs and a few players when you normally play, but obviously that's not going to be enabled now because, well, I didn't want to die during recording, so I've not turned any enemies on. So let's get into the game. Okay, so I've spawned here where I marked on the map, and I'm going to start progressing after checking my gear. Progressing through the hole in the fence just here behind the sort of guard hut you can see on the right side of the screen. So if you don't spawn where I've just spawned here, you can have a look around. As long as you can find the red building, you'll be able to find the blue lorries with the paradigm, is it? I think paradigm is how you pronounce it, phrasing on it. If you can find those, you can basically head to the back of those and head dead behind the blue container building as I'm going to here. So let's have a look what happens now. So we're going to head around the back of here and open this door. It's a little gap in the wall. And once we've gone through here, we'll skip this bit. So we're going to now arrive at the railway. And the railway you want to keep an eye out because there can be enemies on your left and right here. So do have a peek through before jumping over like I did. And what I want to show you here up on the bridge is there are actually three ways of crossing this river. There's the main bridge here, which we're looking at now, which is covered with lots of cover, but also is usually covered with scavs. There's this small sort of temporary bridge to the left side here, which a lot of people use, including myself, because it's well hidden. There's also a land bridge close here to the right side, and one off in the distance there you can see, up to there. And in this video we're going to be covering the one here, the closer one. That's the one we're going to be travelling across for the purposes of this. So let's head there now. Now one thing I would say when you get up here is do keep an eye out because players can be in this area and scavs will often sort of come down here from the warehouse. Now here you're going to want to keep an eye out because scavs will always spawn, or at least seems to be always in my experience in this area, up on this building in front and also on the building to our right. Watch out here because the scavs will spawn in the petrol station, or sorry, the bus station to the right side here, and also on the road to the left where I'm just looking now. That is the dormitories up there as well, and scavs will also spawn there. Good place to go if you want to get some loot or some close range combat because that is a very, very tight environment to fight in. Pretty fun place to go. Now if you have the factory key, which is an item you can get in the game, you can actually go through this door here, which is a really good shortcut to have, but I've not got it, so I can't go through there to show you. As you can see, this takes me a few tries, but once you're over this fence here, it's a really good shortcut to have. If you can land it better than I did, it's a really good place to go. Now this exit here is one of the exits you can get out of if you're a scab. I believe sometimes you can escape here as a PMC as well, but I'm not 100% sure on that. This here is the main extraction you're going to be using if you are a PMC. It's the furthest one away, but it's also one of the quietest ones, so I would recommend using this one if you need an easy way to get out. This was just a short video, pretty much just to show you this exit here. I'm also going to just show you now some more of them. So this is back at the fence now, and I'm going to show you one of the other exits. So this one's pretty simple to find. It's just around the back of the buildings. You're looking for this big grey box here hidden in the trees. You can also get to it if you find the railway tracks at the back of the factory buildings on customs. Follow the railway tracks until you get to a fence and then look to your left and you'll see this grey building down here. It's a really good one to have as well because it's right in the middle of where a lot of scavs spawn, so if you really need to get out of there and you're in a bad situation, this can be a really good way of getting out, but it doesn't seem like it's always available. So this one seems like one of the ones that only you can get out of at certain times during the raid. Not too sure how that works, but at the moment no one seems to be that sure. Here I'm back near where we jumped through over the fence, and I'm going to show you the old gas station or old petrol station extraction zone. Now the main issue with this one is that a lot of scavs do spawn here generally. There's usually one around here, a few over there, some hidden around the back, and sometimes even one coming around from behind these gas containers. So do keep an eye out here and make sure you clear them out from that area. And here it is. This is the gas station or old gas station extraction zone. One thing I would keep an eye out for as well is on this table there can actually spawn quite a lot of scopes, mags and weapon attachments, so do keep an eye out for that as well. As you can see here, nothing too valuable, but you can get some really good stuff off of there. I would also be super cautious when coming down here, as a player can hide quite easily here where I am now, and you won't be able to see them from the top of the stairs because of the bright light, so do keep an eye out for those sneaky players. Now there's one other bit of information you might want to have around here, and just through this fence here, there is another extraction which scavs can use. If you get the old petrol station, so try saying that 10 times, scav extraction, this is where you need to head here to this metal fence. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching this video, and if there are any questions or comments, please do leave them down below in the description, because I actually do read all the comments you leave and really appreciate the feedback you guys have given me so far. I'll probably try and get another video out within the next week or so, and thanks for watching, and sorry again about the voice. I know I'm not sounding great at the minute, but it's the best I could do given my current sore throat. So, thanks for watching guys.